Good morning. It is Monday, October 11th, and this is the official start of my Thrillathon vlog. So I didn't do one over the weekend because things at my house were pretty hectic. I didn't get to read the books that I wanted to for Thrillathon. I was finishing up Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade, so I haven't quite started my Thrillathon reads over the weekend. So now I am officially starting a thrilling read, and it is Survive the Night by Riley Sager. This is just the dust jacket that I took off the book. I am only a couple chapters in so far, and I really am liking it a lot. I won't be giving too many thoughts in this because I am going to be reading this in a specific vlog, so I'm going to kind of give basic thoughts about it. But we know Survive the Night follows Charlie as she's trying to leave campus after her best friend and roommate has passed away. She was murdered by a serial killer called the Campus Killer. It takes place back in 1991, and Charlie is, like I said, trying to leave campus, so she's accepted a ride from a stranger, someone that she met via a board that they have at their university where people can place their numbers and accept rides from other people and maybe share gas, save a little bit of money since they are college students. So that's basically where I'm at now, is Charlie is getting ready to leave the campus. She's already met Josh, the guy that she's going to be taking the ride from, so I'm very, very interested to see how everything's going to play out. I've already got a couple of tabs in there, and I will, like I said, definitely talk about those more in my other vlog, so definitely check that out. I will link it below. I think it's going to go up after this, so I will definitely link it below after I have uploaded it. But for now, if you're watching this as soon as it airs, you can definitely have that to look forward to. The other books that I plan to read during this week, I'm going to be picking up White Smoke on audio, but that one is also going to be in a different reading vlog. And then as far as books specifically for this, I'm going to be picking up The Shadow of the Wind and The Ravens. So these should cover all of my prompts on the bingo board. So looking at the bingo board, I'm doing Survive the Night as my scary book, mystery, slasher, thriller, and then Shadow of the Wind is my book that's out of my comfort zone, and The Ravens is a book that I've been putting off and a paranormal book. And then I have already done my hot drink. I've got my coffee here that I am doing with sprints, which are actually happening on my channel right now. I'm currently sprinting with Zoe, Lucy, and Simone, and we are having a lot of fun. It's been great. I did join a few sprints on other people's channels, so today was my first time sprinting on my channel. It was definitely a little nerve-wracking, and I definitely wasn't prepared to stream from my channel as far as like share my screen. I had to change some settings in my computer, and then it just wasn't working out, so there was definitely some technical difficulties, but now it feels a lot better. I'm more calm and chill, so we'll actually still be sprinting for about another 3 hours, I think. I think I'm supposed to end at 1 since I started at 9. That is where I'm at with Survive the Night. Once I finish it, I'm probably going to pick up The Ravens. A lot of people have been reading this lately and really, really enjoying it, which makes me want to pick it up again because, you know, I bought this last year and I ordered it like a couple days before it actually was supposed to release in October. So I am very excited to finally pick it up and get into the story because the sequel is coming out soon, if not already out. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I know that the sequel actually has like a really pretty cover, which I'll post a picture of it here. So yeah, I'll be joining Kalia Sprints later at 4:30 my time. So it'll be about 3.5 hours after my sprints end. So it's going to be a day of sprinting and a day of laundry for sure at my house because I've got some laundry to catch up on before I go back to work tomorrow, and definitely some reading. I'm hoping I can finish Survive the Night today. We shall see. So it is Tuesday, and being off Monday and having the most hectic weekend really threw off my reading for Thrillathon. So let's talk about how hectic this week is going to be, and I'm going to set myself a little challenge because not only do I need to finish All the Feels, which is an arc I have of Olivia Dade's sequel to Spoiler Alert, which I finished over the weekend. I also need to finish Survive the Night for, Survive the Night for Thrillathon, and then obviously for that other vlog that I'm doing for it. And then I'm going to do The Ravens. Shadow of the Wind is also for Thrillathon, and then I have White Smoke that I would like to finish this week as well. So thankfully White Smoke is on audio, so that one shouldn't be too bad. And then All the Feels is on ebook, so I'm probably going to read that on my lunch breaks at work, and I should be able to complete it by this weekend. But Survive the Night, I'm definitely wanting to finish by tomorrow night, so that means I need to read quite a chunk of it tonight, a big chunk in the morning, and then finish it out tomorrow night. And then immediately after, I'll be picking up The Ravens, hopefully finishing it by Friday, and then picking up Shadow of the Wind and finishing it out Saturday with the sprints that will be happening throughout the day through the closing of the readathon. So that is the official TBR and plan. You know, if I stick to my plan, I think I'll be able to do it. That's just, you know, that just really depends on how life goes this week, because it's already 9:12 tonight, and I don't know how much reading of this I'll be able to get done. So I need to kind of just talk about what I'm feeling with it right now. Obviously, I have my tabs. I'm still not very far into it. I'm on page 36, so I am still enjoying it. I mean, not much is happening yet. They're just starting their car ride together. So, I mean, I feel like we're getting a lot of foreshadowing moments. I really need to make a note of what my tabs mean. My purple tabs are for foreshadowing moments. Yellow are moments that I feel like are important to like our mystery. Orange, that's always relatable for me. Green is always funny. And then pink are quotes that I love. So I definitely need to write that down before I forget, because I'm not used to doing like foreshadowing or clues necessarily. Apologies if there was an angle change. My dog's knocked my tripod over playing. So anyway, that is where I'm at on this one. So like I said, I want to read a good chunk of it tonight and hopefully give you guys an update on it tomorrow morning. Not many thoughts so far, other than I'm enjoying it and still intrigued. Hi! So I officially finished Survive the Night by Riley Sager last night. So this was my first official read on my Thrillathon TBR, and I'm not going to spoil what I thought, because you're going to have to wait for the dedicated vlog that I have going on for this for my official thoughts and rating. But I will tell you that I enjoyed it. You just don't know how much I enjoyed it. So definitely check that out. It's going to be up in a few days. So yeah, I'll be sure to come back to this video and link it if you're watching this later and then it's up, so you can immediately go and click out and watch it. But I just want to tell you that I did finish it and I enjoyed it. Now I am currently sprinting on my channel, and I have picked up The Ravens by Danielle Paige and Cass Morgan, and I am so excited to finally be starting this, because as you know, I got this last year when it first came out and I've just been putting it off. This was obviously the perfect opportunity to pick it up, because it's going to go for my paranormal prompt and my book that you've been putting off prompt. So I am about 40 pages into it, and it reads super easy. So it looks really thick, but the text in the book is actually very large. Let me show you. See, like, it's pretty, and I'm using my Klaus bookmark from GG&Bo. Yes. So yeah, the text is really large, even though it looks pretty thick, and it's a short book. It's not very tall. So yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying it. It's a super easy, quick-paced read. It's definitely like a YA fantasy, paranormal fantasy, and it's got like the college drama, boyfriend, girlfriend, sorority, rich girl kind of thing going on, and I'm just having fun with it so far. So I'm very eager to get further into it and have something big going on. I am sprinting on my channel right now. It's Simone and I'm going to show you real quick. See? And so yeah, we are just getting some sprints in, and then tomorrow I'm sprinting again. So my plan is to finish The Ravens, and then I'm going to pick up Shadow of the Wind. And I'm really hoping I can finish both of them by midnight tomorrow. I'm going to try to join as many sprints as I can tomorrow, even the closing sprints that go through till midnight on How Naughty's channel. So I am very hopeful. Like I said, I'm not too far into the Ravens, but it reads really quickly. We're probably going to do one more sprint on my channel tonight, and then maybe I can be a little bit further, and maybe before I go to sleep tonight, I could read up to the halfway point, because I feel like I could really get the rest of it done pretty quickly in the morning. I feel like I haven't had a lot of footage for this vlog. I guess I could tell you too that I did listen to more of White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson today, but I am enjoying it. It's definitely got the spooky vibes. So I think that if I don't finish Shadow of the Wind and the Ravens, I could definitely use White Smoke, and even spoiler alert for those books that I hadn't read yet. I could pick up the sequel to Sheets, Delicates. I have it on Kindle, the Comixology subscription, because graphic novels, I know it's kind of weird to say it's out of my comfort zone, but they are. I'm not used to them. I haven't read a lot of graphic novels or comics, and a lot of times when I do read them, some of the message doesn't quite come across to me. Like, I don't enjoy them as much as a full story. So I would say that's probably out of my comfort zone, and that could qualify as my paranormal, or White Smoke could. And then spoiler alert is definitely a book I've been putting off. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I definitely should be able to finish off all of my prompts as expected. And Thrillathon has just been going really great. There's definitely been some crazy things happening in my life this week that have kind of set me back a little bit, but what else is new, right? And then today I started getting some more congestion, and I don't know if it's the weather or if it's my allergies acting up again, but I'm definitely ready to get my allergy test done on November 1st to figure out what the heck is going on and find some kind of permanent solution, because it is definitely annoying to be dealing with this all the time. And I definitely don't want to get back to where I was a couple months ago when I just was not feeling good ever. That is my little update for now. If anything crazy happens in the Ravens, I'll give you guys an update. I will probably update when the sprints end. We're supposed to cut off at like 10, and it's only 8 now. So really we may be able to do 2 more sprints. I don't know. Just depends on how things go. I will shout out at you guys when I get done with my sprints, let you know where I'm at, what my progress is. I'm really pushing myself to finish these 2 books before this readathon ends, and I might be too ambitious on this one. Hi, so sprints ended about 25 minutes ago, and I had some weird audio problems. I sounded like a possessed robot basically on the end of the sprints there. So yeah, I read quite a bit, and I'm really enjoying the Ravens. I read up to page 106, so chapter 11. I'm almost a third of the way through the book, and like I said, I'm really enjoying it a lot. We've got some, you know, just college girl sorority drama. It's a really easy read, and I realized when I was doing a sprint a while ago that I didn't really give a synopsis for this earlier when I first introduced this as my next read. So in the Ravens, we're following a group of girls who are in a sorority at a college called Westerly, and they're actually a sorority who is a coven of witches. They use the sorority aspect as kind of a cover for themselves. But very early on in the story, we find out that someone seems to know their secret and is maybe trying to expose them, and so they're going to try to figure out who that is and try to protect themselves, I think. We've already gotten some aspects of some kind of mystery that's happened in the girl's past. And then we're following Vivian Devereaux. She is a freshman to the college. She doesn't know that she's a witch. She knows that her mom's always been a little eccentric, but hasn't been clued into exactly what her powers are. So when she gets to the college and she attends the sorority's rush night, basically, she catches their eye, and then she comes over and finds out about her powers. And that's basically where I'm at right now. And then we also follow Scarlett, who is a junior at the college, and she's the one who in her perspective, we're finding out that something big has happened in this sorority's past that we don't really know about, with 2 girls who are no longer there. So I think that's going to be interesting, and I think it's probably going to play into our mystery of whoever knows the secret of the sorority coven. It's been a lot of fun, and it's just a lighthearted, easy read. It's nothing just, you know, amazing in the world building or anything, but it's definitely enjoyable if you like a YA fantasy, especially a witchy read. I'm going to probably pick this up first thing in the morning, try to get it done pretty early, and then I will be picking up Shadow of the Wind, of course. And yeah, I think Thrillathon has been super successful so far, and I can't wait to be in all the sprints tomorrow. It's super sad that tomorrow is the last day. I can't believe it passed by so quickly, but it's been a lot of fun, and we can't wait to do it again next year, hopefully. Fingers crossed, if we're all, you know, down for it. But at this point, I think it is time to go to bed, because I was definitely yawning in the last couple of sprints, and I need some beauty sleep. So I will see you in the morning. Hi. Trying to give you a bit of a different angle here. I am in the middle of my sprints for today. It is the last day of Thrillathon, which is sad. I can't believe it went by so quickly. We will be sprinting the rest of today, so we're on my channel now. Next we'll be on Simone's, and then we'll be closing out over on Hiiii's channel. So right now I'm still reading The Ravens by Daniel Paige and Cass Morgan, and I am really enjoying it. I'm almost halfway. According to Goodreads, I'm like 42% through, and I do have some theories about who's out to get our witches. There's a couple of people who are definitely suspicious, so eager to see where it all goes and to see if I'm right. I think I need to find me some lunch, however, and yeah, then I'll continue to read. I definitely will be able to finish this today. I don't know if I'm going to pick up Shadow of the Wind or if I'm going to do Delicates so that I can cover the last couple of prompts. Let's see. Let's look at the prompts here. Let me pull them up so that I can be sure if I would be able to complete them all. So read a scary book and read a mystery. Read a scary book is definitely Survive the Night by Riley Sager. Read a mystery could either be Survive the Night or even The Ravens, since there is that mystery aspect. The Ravens is my read a paranormal. Read a book I've been putting off. I'm going to count, spoiler alert for that, because I did put it off for a long time, simply because I didn't own it, but I definitely wanted to read it. I already covered Make a Hot Drink, read a slasher, survive the night, read a thriller, survive the night. Read a book that's out of your comfort zone. So that's the one that I'm either going to do Shadow of the Wind or Delicates. So we'll see how quickly I can finish The Ravens. If I could finish The Ravens in Simone's sprints, then I might be able to really tackle Shadow of the Wind in Hiiii's. I don't know. It's going to be tough. We'll see how much of this I can get read in the next sprint. We're going to do probably another small sprint on my channel. We'll see. And then obviously go for a walk. I go for walks on my lunch at work, so that's covered for sure. Yeah, I am so proud of myself. I've done so well this week. I've read so many books, and I definitely need to pick up White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson sometime today as well. So I'll definitely probably be doing Delicates instead of Shadow of the Wind, because it's going to be a lot shorter and easier to tackle than that. So let's go find some lunch, and let's end Thrillathon with a bang. Hi. So I officially finished The Ravens, and I gave this a 4-star. Now, it did take quite a bit for me to get fully invested in the story, because in the beginning it's a little slower. We're just kind of following the day-to-day life of Vivi and Scarlett as they're, you know, dealing with boys and school and sorority things, and then towards the end is when the stakes are a lot higher. Like, some really wild things happen at the end of this story, and it's definitely big reveals that are going on as well. And so I really, really enjoyed it. And this book actually wraps up really nicely at the end. So I think if you wanted to read this as a standalone, you totally could. So I'm very intrigued about how they're going to make this into a series. And the next book is called The Monarchs, and I don't really know how that's going to play into this because there wasn't really a mention of that in this story. I might need to read the synopsis of The Monarchs to figure out what's going to happen there. Once I finished that, I decided to pick up Delicates, which is the sequel to Sheets, the graphic novel by Brenna Thumler, and I finished this just now, and it was super cute, just like Sheets was. I gave this one 4 stars as well. This storyline, and it probably is because it's aimed towards a younger audience, it just lacks something that really would give it that 5 stars for me. So 4 stars felt appropriate. And in this one, we follow Marjorie as she continues to run her family's laundry business and navigates her friendship with Wendell, the ghost from the first book. And she is now part of the popular kid group at school and kind of dealing with what comes with that in how they treat other students and how she doesn't necessarily want to treat those students that way. And we're introduced to a new character named Eliza. This particular book deals with bullying and suicidal thoughts, so definitely know that before you go into it, because this one is a lot sadder to me. Obviously in Sheets we were dealing with the aftermath of Marjorie's mom passing away, but that was something that had happened kind of in the past. But with this, you see the character who's dealing with this, and it's really sad. And Wendell is kind of put on the back burner here because Marjorie is kind of doing her own thing with her friends at school and handling so many things. She's still dealing with being a parent in her household, basically, because her dad is still a bit lackluster in the parenting department, which is very frustrating when I read that, but she did stand up for herself in this one. So I did enjoy this a lot, and I am kind of interested to know if Brenna Thumler plans to make any more books in this. I don't know. I would definitely pick it up if she did. I love the art style in this. So yeah, that is for my book that's out of my comfort zone, which officially means that I have completed all of the prompts on the bingo card. I have made a full bingo card bingo, and I am done with Thrillathon officially. So we still have like another hour of Hanani sprints. We may cut off early. I don't know. This might be our last sprint. Just depends. We may do like a shorter sprint, and if we do, what I'll probably do is just listen to some audio from White Smoke and Fold Some Laundry. I think that I'm going to go ahead and close out the Thrillathon vlog here. And just to wrap it up, again, I read Survive the Night by Riley Sager, and this book covered quite a few prompts. I will have a graphic up here for you guys because I'm going to create a graphic that shows which books covered which prompt. Then I read The Ravens by Daniel Paige and Cass Morgan, and that covered a few prompts as well. And then finally I had Delicates by Brenna Thumler that covered my book that's out of your comfort zone. So yeah, this went so freaking good. I loved doing Thrillathon. It also made me realize that I enjoy doing reading sprints, and this might be something that I start doing every now and then on my channel when I feel like I have some time or whatever. Definitely on the weekends, because the weekdays are not good for me sprinting at all. I'm definitely tired. It's been crazy but fun all at the same time, and I definitely am looking forward to possibly doing this again with my friends next year. And who knows, maybe we'll decide to do some other readathon sometime. I hope that everyone who joined in on Thrillathon had the greatest time. It was definitely fun getting to meet so many new people in the Discord and the sprints, and I hope that you all enjoyed that part as well. And we already have some ideas for what we could add into next year's Thrillathon, just to kind of keep it fresh and new. So if you guys have any ideas, definitely leave those in the comments below, and I can share them with everyone, and we can possibly incorporate some into next year or in the future if we continue this on. So As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!